Hello, namaskar, good afternoon. It's Tuesday. It's about 4:45 p.m. now. It's the 16th April 2024. I'm making a video underneath my tree here. My backyard is so nice. You could make a nice musical movie, like a nice Indian movie. Um, you know. So what I want to say is that I want to address an issue that's bothering me, and that is creating a kind of problem for people who want to learn meditation, who want to follow yoga. This is issue coming up. How can you be a yogi and an employee at the same time? You can't have a secular work and do yoga at the same time. Either you be a yogi or you be a pharmacist. You can't be two. This has been the challenge put to me, and I hope that over some 20 plus years, 10, 15 years, I was hoping I would have got an answer, proper answer to give to solve this once and for all. First of all, there are many people meditating everywhere in the world. Not only in some part in Guyana alone doing something weird and uncommon. People are meditating everywhere in the world. If it's not from the Ananamark tradition, they're in other traditions also. Brahma Kumaris, Hare Krishna, Bharat Sivasram Sang, Swami Dayanand's organization here in Guyana. But the thing is, I find that sometimes reading a book, people come to ask you, what are you reading? I say yoga book or a religious book, they will get disconcerted, torn off. I don't know why, it's very strange, that people can't be mystically inclined or explore their own hobby or their own calling without being punctuated somewhere along the way. So what I want to say is that my security guard who's working with me, he's a Christian and he's a guard. He's at his workplace, he's stationary, he's reading his Bible, he's listening on, we give him the net so he can listen videos, Christian videos, and he's enjoying. And in fact, he's creating a pleasant atmosphere by his activities, his religious activities. It's no nuisance at all. Like I'm made to feel, and so on. So it's very good when you have an employee who's doing something constructive, wholesome, feasible, rather than causing problems with girl children, with people children. It's better to get problem with good people than with bad people. To have your problem in the church or in your workplace and out of your workplace on the streets. So here we have the situation with workers being either Muslims or Christians. They're Hindu, active member of some Hindu Sabha, some organization, and they're working. And they carry their religion with them in their mind, in their bags, in their pockets. They have books and threads tied on the hand, japamala beads on the hand, necklaces which identify them, but they are not so much pursued and questioned and interrogated like somebody doing an Anamarg meditation or Anamarg yoga. I wonder, why is this? Why is this? I remember Baba saying that when you take initiation into an Anamarg, you have to bear the responsibility, the consequences which comes after. One of these are some of the consequences, I don't know, but what I can say is that there are many people who are Christians. This Christian church or denomination is very wide and expansive here in Guyana. I'm very glad we have a minister who is a Christian, and at the same time he's a doctor and a minister also. So I guess he knows how to hold three jobs at the same time. I remember I was working at Westdam Hospital, and the medical superintendent there, he was saying you can't be a yogi, do meditation, lead a spiritual life, and be a pharmacist at the same time. He always saying like that. You're always critical and sour with that. So I'm glad that I pursue, and despite the challenges with people and powerful people also, people who hold positions, and so surprised at the narrowness of their mind that they can talk and orate in such a way that they can dissuade people from leading a spiritual life, a mystical life, or a good life, practicing virtues or living how they feel and think right. So let's all be blessed with supervisors and good people at our workplace, in our neighborhoods and our homes or family members in our churches who can help us to go one step further every week, every month, every year, every day, every hour, every second. So let's pray that people mind will expand and not create problems, you know. Sri Anandamurti from the Ananda Marg, he said problems are created by demons in human form, they are experienced by humans in human form, and they are solved by gods in human form. So hopefully we have some gods in our midst here who can, you know, help us solve some of the problems and help us to remove some of the obstacles and hurdles. We do hope that one day, you know, we'll have a Ram Rajya society here. We don't have to wait until more Indian nationals come to live here, more Yoga people or President, Prime Minister Modi to come here to inspire the people to follow Indian culture. We have a common sense, we have a brain, we have to use it and do right from wrong and make our life the way we think. Though Hinduism only controls about 3% of the world's resources, Islam has 5%, Christianity 55%. The non-believers, the scientists, the technologists, the people who are technological in the modern world, they control about 40% of it. But still there are some people who choose poverty, you know, and think it's the Catholic faith that says obedience, chastity and poverty. So despite all the setbacks, people go where they know is right. You know, even when Jesus was preaching, there were a few Romans who said this man is talking sense, he's talking the right things, you know. So even among the local Romans here, tyrannical people, there'll still be one or two will stand up for you, and you will have some breathing space and air space to breathe and to survive, you know. Happy Tuesday, Namaskar.